See, y'all ain't know we was out here making these videos out here in these streets. Guess who I still got? Look at there. Great Bishop Doctor. Chocolate Thunder's in the building. Where can you find us? Bam. I know that my Redeemer lives. Yeah. I know that my Redeemer lives. Yeah. Ha. All right, look. Hit us up. We at kjspeaks@gmail.com. We just talking, man. We talking. That's how we going to do it at the lock-in, at every lock-in. We talking about real-life experiences, basing it on the Bible and different stuff. We're talking about experiencing God. That's how you say it when you deep. You say, God. my God. Listen, so we're talking about experiencing God. So, in that, somebody threw out a quote or a little, what would you call it, a brain teaser.
A brain teaser.
That, what she say about obedience?
She said that obedience is doing what God says. If you don't do what God says, that means that you do not love Him.
Pause. It's working from right over here, Doc. Watch it. Okay, cross. Keep moving. All right. Okay. Now that's
right. Wow.
What do y'all think about that? I mean, what do you think about that, Sans?
That was an interesting point. I never heard it in that particular mindset, really in that facet for real, because it's so much there that we overlook and we really don't think about our relationship with God like that sometimes. Right. Not doing what God says shows that you don't love Him. Like, it kind of threw me for a second. I was like, really?
You got to think about it.
Yeah, you really have to think about it, because I could argue, from a standpoint that, I mean, we know some people who have children, who are disobedient. Does that say that they, don't love their parents?
Right, because I don't obey my mom and my dad.
Right.
That means that I don't love them. I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch.
Right. So I mean, there's two ways that you can look at that, depending on what mindset you're looking from it. From a biblical standpoint, I believe that is so true, because every time that we have been disobedient, it's like we're tearing our love for God apart, based on us not doing what He says. So it takes a little while longer for us to get to the very place and the very things that we say we need, in the very places that we say that we are with Christ, because of what we're not doing for Him.
Right. And then on the flip side, how can you say you have a relationship with somebody when you spend no time with them?
That's true.
That's like me saying, yeah, me and old boy, we talk, we together, we do this and the third. But where do y'all go? How are you spending time? Are you even spending time? We quick to say we Christians and we love God and this and the third, but we don't go to Bible study. Not saying that's the only way to deem that you are saved, but if you don't go and study the Word in a group,
right,
then more than likely you're probably not at home just studying by yourself. Or are you? I mean, like, it's so many different facets. I mean, we're up for discussion.
I know.
Y'all ain't ready for that. I ain't ready for it. Because if you would have finished, I would have fell out of my chair.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Anyway. But it's just like, we want to hear what you think about that, because a lot of us make a lot of excuses. And at the end of the day, if we could be real honest, a lot of us tired of church. I pray for me. Maybe it's just me saying.
No,
okay. Well, I need the prayer. Because I'm tired of church.
Jesus.
Hallelujah! Woo-hoo! Yeah. All right.
Jeez.
No, really. I'm tired of church. But the point of it is, and I did some research on my own about the institution of church and the foundation of it, which really sparked me up to look past what I see. Because truth be told, it's not that I'm tired of church, because let's get deep. I am the church, no matter where I go. It's not just the building. And the point of the matter is, I'm tired of church people. Well, I may be tired of the people and the situation that's going on in church. But if I deem myself a Christian and really being, trying to be a person after God's own heart, how could you hate yourself?
Great argument, sis.
Truth be told. Now, that just came to me.
That's a great argument.
You get what I'm saying? So, for me to sit there and say that I hate church or I'm tired of church, is basically kind of saying that I'm tired of myself.
She dumped herself. Yes, Lord.
I'm so happy somebody else is sitting here using them sitting by myself. Y'all don't see ministry out here growing. You don't know.
Wow.
You don't know. I mean, preach, Sans. Just preach, and I'll do the altar call.
I bet everybody's been asking, like, why do we have Jenga pieces sitting on our platform? Jenga pieces. Well, we was talking about experiencing God. Not only are we talking about how this particular game works in experiencing God, but also in relationships. So many times in relationships, we see a full wall from the outside, but we're not paying attention to what's really going on the inside. So we might believe that we have everything on the outside looks sturdy, but along the way we find some loose ends. We find some pieces that are loose.
You got a dot?
And
This one right here.
kind of, thank you.
Okay.
We just go ahead and pull that out or whatever. We have some loose ends that we thought everything was fine based on what the foundation looks like on the outside. But when we take it, all we're doing is taking one piece out of what's been structured and putting it on the top of different situations and different issues, unresolved issues, as far as I haven't been reading my Bible. I haven't been praying like I'm supposed to. In my relationship, I keep getting the same old results from people that I've been with. I've been doing this with this particular person for so long that now I'm finding loose ends in my structure.
Wow.
I'm whole on the outside, but on the inside, I'm still dealing with unresolved issues from 10 years ago. Believe it or not, there are people who are in their adulthood still struggling with relationships that they went through in middle school.
Wow, dog.
High school. That boyfriend who dumped you.
By the monkey bars?
By the monkey bars.
In front of everybody.
In front
right
of everybody.
after lunch.
Yeah.
It happened to me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dumped you. And you can recall it like it's yesterday. That your past is dictating your present, and your future is tainted based on a relationship that took place years ago.
One more time for the slow people like me. Your past. No, for real. I'm serious. I'm looking at this. Your past.
Your past is dictating your present, and therefore it's tainting your future.
Wow.
So it's keeping you bound in your mindset. You're moving, but you're just like this jingle box. You look good on the outside, but your mind reverts right back to the very place that the thing happened years ago. So if someone says something to you a certain way, if someone react to you a certain way, your mind automatically reverts back to that same place that you were years ago.
Which means that you're not really dealing with the problem at hand.
Absolutely
You're
correct.
dealing with baggage and things that don't even have nothing to do with the day.
Absolutely correct.
Y'all is not ready for us out here. Are y'all ready? Let's just ask. Yep. Lock in.
It's going down.
Huntsville.
It's going down.
2011.
Boom.
We talking about it all.
Theme.
Holla at us.
Pow.